So what smart people do when they're trying something new is they test it first. But yeah, well, you know. So I'm trying something new again, streaming to multiple platforms with a cool little intro. Wasn't that cool? So let me just bring you guys up here and see what we can do. Hold on, guys. Ah, dear. Oh, there I am. Okay, I'm going to go here and then go here. I should play the intro again. I thought that intro was pretty cool. But anyway, that's me. All right, and so the comments should work. Let's try this. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. How you guys all doing? Like I said, I love doing this stuff. It's just lots of fun. And I often think about, oh, hey, Christina, how you doing? I actually, this is the topic of the video, is I think about sometimes or wonder, so what do I like about this? And there's always been something within, and it really fits well with the topic of the video. Damn, I love it when that works out. Is what is it that I like about this? And I love the connection and all that kind of stuff. And I love connecting and reaching out to people. And that's what's really cool. And that's really what the topic of this video is in the midst of this quote unquote perceived chaos. And I've got monitors all over the place. So that's why I'm kind of checking here and checking here and checking here. What if, and that's a rhetorical what if, there's also this amazing opportunity for something new and something different that maybe we haven't had before. So first, a little bit of housekeeping, and I'm also, full disclosure, I'm doing this because this is kind of cool too. Yeah, so I bet you have sound. Okay, thanks. Okay, I know what I did. See, you're learning these things. See, I bet, now watch. So if I'm talking, and I bet right now, and I bet the sound is back now, right? Okay, so now I know what I did. This is a really cool. Well, here I'm going to show you if it'll work. So this is what I see. I'm going to flip it on screen. So that's what I see, which is kind of trippy. There we go. Thanks. Dear, thanks, Christine, for that. That's, there you go. Trying things new. Anyway, trying things new. And I seem to be dropping frames a little bit. But anyway, we'll just carry forward. Well, thanks for hanging in there. And I'm just looking around to make sure that's that. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be... Oh, okay. So, this isn't anything new for so many people. And, oh, thanks, Christina. That's. I know what I did, so that's cool. It's the software that I use is really sophisticated, and you can do a lot with it. But again, you kind of have to have everything correct. And while I'm here, I'm just going to jump to this because there's a new tool that I'm using. If you guys ever want to know anything about this stuff, there's the, what do I call it? A toolkit for metaphysical practitioners online or something like that. That's got different tools and resources, and I share my journeys and the different tools I use and things like that. Okay, so it's really easy. And with this, I don't see the little icons when you've hopped online. So I have 3 people watching. So if you wish, just kind of shout out in the comments, and then I'll know. And like with the phone, if you guys have done live, you see the little icon when people are watching. This one I don't. So shout out and say hi. As you guys know, I've been doing a lot of reinventing is the word that I would use. With the curriculum of the Healing Center, and of course, again, this won't be anything really new for you folks, but 90% of what the Healing Center did was travel. And of course, that's been obliterated in this last while. And thanks, Irina. That's cool. Yeah, I know what the problem was, so it's an easy fix. So thanks guys for helping me. I did a video once that was, and it's freezing every once in a while, but I'm going to keep going. Is it freezing over here? I'm running it through so many things. And I tell you, we were out without cable, so our internet connection for the better part of yesterday. So that might also be why things are kind of wonky. But so I've had to, and so here's an interesting thing. So there's had to and choose to reinvent. Yeah, the video is freezing. I might end up doing something different here if it's not going to work the way it wants. I'm going to leave it on here for a little bit. But to reinvent really who the Healing Center is, and of course who I am, right? And then I got thinking about that and how this is sort of offered, in some cases forced us to I think reevaluate maybe what we want, right? And I think who we are. And it seems somewhat paradoxical, I make up words as you know, because we're surrounded by all these limitations. And I know the video is freezing. Hopefully the audio is okay. Come on, stay froze, because I want to see if it's froze there. No, it must be. To really, and let me know if this is working for you guys. It's like I said, I'm kind of trying something new on the fly here. So if it's stuttering too much, just let me know. Because we're surrounded with all these limitations telling us who we are and what we're supposed to do and can't do and all that kind of stuff. So like, it feels very constricting, and it is. So then the question is, in the middle of all this constriction, I'm supposed to, there's like this freedom to create something new. And in a way, yeah. Because so much, and I mean, we're coming into Christmas now, and you see, like I'm sure you guys do, you see on Facebook and things like that, all the things that won't happen this year, right? And you see this organization or this restaurant, or they've been doing their Christmas thing, whatever it is, for 25 years, and this year they're not, right? And so there's so many traditions, I guess you would say, that Now we're this year, everything's different. And so much of the focus, I think, what's interesting, it's not, well, I'll see what it looks like later. And what's so interesting is that in the midst of that, and looking at, okay, this is all the things that we can't do this year that we've always done and different things like this, I think it also gives us opportunity to, well, decide, I guess, has what I've been, okay, here comes source, has what I've been doing for the last however many years, do I want to keep doing it? Feeling I'm disconnected from people we love, for sure, Christina. I mean, it's just, it's like, it's crazy, right? The limitations that we now have. Now, in the middle of this, I think there's also this opportunity to maybe reflect, is a word that we could use, on what we've been doing, who we have been told and decided we are, and what we want to do with that. Do we want to do something new? Right? I think that's it. This is this wonderful time that I was going to say I believe, and I don't think that's the right word. I know that we can choose to do something different, that we can choose, I guess, those aspects of ourselves that we want to include in this new creation, if you will, of who we are. And maybe there's some that we decide that we don't want to carry forward. And it really is this crazy, we lose the challenge. We lost the challenge. We lose the challenge. Reword that for me, if you could. Is who do we want to be? And in the midst of all this, like I said, quote unquote, perceived chaos, and I've done videos on this before. The one video that I often refer to is one I watched with Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton some time ago. And that's one of the things they were talking about, is that it's really easy to look around and see chaos and fear. And that may be true. But we can also, it's like in the middle of it, it's almost like as we settle into it, there's this eye of the storm, if you will, kind of like the eye of a tornado, where we can maybe choose, or we have the opportunity to choose, who do I want to be, right? Because a lot of that past momentum, right? The whole thing, we've always done it this way. I've always done it with this way. This is always who I have been, right? We don't have the control, and the government has it. Well, for sure. And I think that's the thing. And yes, that's true. At the same time, and this is where the paradoxes are just so amazing, because absolutely that's true. And it's really easy to look at that. And it's almost like the treasure and the gold is in the subtle nuances that we can find within that. And it's almost like it's so easy to be distracted by all this other stuff around us. But if we can, I tell you, Meditation 101, I'm pretty sure it's tonight. I'm just going to head over and see where it is. And then if so, I'll post a link to it. But that's why meditation for us is so valuable, because meditation isn't so much something that we do. It's this state of awareness that we create. I'm just heading over now. And within that, there's this crazy place of almost peacefulness. And I know that almost, I didn't have a pop filter, so that was probably peacefulness. Where are we here? Meditation 101. Yes, tonight at 7 o'clock. Just hold on and I'll take you there. So if we go to here. to hop on over, feel free. But within that, there is this place that we can now think about, who do I want to be? And we have that opportunity right now. I really believe that we do, because again, so many of the boxes that define who we are and what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do and all that kind of stuff, kind of all that historical momentum, which tends to predict and project where we're going to go, isn't there right now. And so you bet it's really easy, incredibly easy, to slip into all the things we can't do. But maybe at the same time, this gives us an opportunity for us to decide not what we can do, but what we would really like to do and who we would really like to be. And I think that's probably the most important piece of this, is right now we have this opportunity, almost like a timeout in some respects, to really sit down and think about, who do I want to be, right? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do? What does bring me joy, right? Even, right? What do I like to do? And I was thinking about this. This is what kind of triggered this in my mind, was into my awareness, was as I was actually in the shower, right? Showering away, showering with Source, a video series I had a while ago, was what is it that I like about this? And yes, it's building the home study programs. It's the online programs, again, the workshop we've got tonight at 7 o'clock. But at the same time, this is just fun for me, and creating and trying out new things, right? So it's like, okay, I can get the technology to do this. Let's see if I can push it a little bit further and get it to do this, right? And that's why I just hop online and see what happens. And yes, it allows me to extend the reach. It gives me a vehicle for sharing the message. Absolutely. But at the same time, I really like doing it. So then here's what happens. You go, boy, this is just fun. I just really like doing this. It's really cool, learning new things and things like that. So then the voices in your head go, well, yeah, but, right? And I think this is where, see, the yeah, buts are the belief systems from the past coming into your present moment awareness in an effort to predict the future. Okay, that was really good. So when we start to think about, so what do I really like to do? Not whether it's logical, not whether it's, if you will, financially feasible, not whether it's, well, this is something that people like me do or people like me do, all that kind of stuff, right? If we just start to think about what's fun, and for some reason that's interesting, because a lot of us have not thought about what's fun for us for a long, long time. And so just to even sit back and just think about, so what do I like? What do I like? And you know what? It's not even so much I like helping others, because, okay, that's fine. And in the manifesting manual, one of the things we talk about in creating your desire is it's all about you. Right? It's what do I like to do? My desire is all about me. And it's almost like a technique to kind of help us. It's almost, I don't want to say overcompensating, but it's like taking us all away, because so much of us are focused, many of us are focused on giving. So to kind of pull back and go, okay, I'm going to focus on what I like what gives me joy? What do I enjoy doing? And just stop there. Right? It's not what do I enjoy giving and then this, right? So for me, it's about what do I enjoy about this, and then the value that I offer. See, I want to say secondary, that's not the best word. The value that I offer is a byproduct of step one. So step one is, what do I really love to do? The byproduct of step one, step two, is the overflowing of that is the offering that we give to others. And for so many of us, and for all sorts of really valid reasons, have got it the exact opposite direction, right? We've said that I love helping others, and that's great. But that's, for right now, that's a little bit step two, step one, right? I love helping others because it feels good, right? So let's switch that around for now and go, what feels good, right? Hashtag I want to feel good. And then the byproduct of feeling good The overflow of that flows to others. And that's the really cool thing about this. And right now, I really believe that that's the opportunity that's presented to us. It is that maybe right now, and I've talked about this before too, maybe right now that historical momentum that we have allowed for all sorts of very valid reasons, that historical momentum that then determines a projection into the future isn't there right now. And so you have the opportunity to choose who you want to be. The pieces that you want to keep, if you will, and the pieces maybe that you just want to let go. The new pieces you want to add in to who you are. But remember, it's all about you. And the byproduct of you, the overflow of that, is the offering to others. And in the really kind of, in the irony of it, is the better we treat ourselves for ourselves' sake, the more we can offer to others. But now is from that place of overflow, right? So we're always filling, overflowing to the others around us. And maybe right now, for the first time in your life, you have the opportunity to sit back and really just think about, what do I like to do? What does make me happy, right? What does bring me joy, right? Just me, right? Because maybe it is time for a change. Maybe right now it is time for a change. A change that will help you, not that maybe your life has, been crap before or anything, but this is an opportunity for you to choose, to decide, to remember what makes you happy. Just you, right? And maybe that will be some minor tweaks, right, to the trajectory of your future, or maybe it's monumental change. But the beauty of it is you get to choose that right now. I really, really believe that's the opportunity that's presented to us. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This was a bit of an experiment, so thanks for experimenting with me and trying out some new tools and techniques and things like that. Maybe it's time for a change. And that's not a bad thing. It can sometimes be a scary thing, but it's not a bad thing. Who do you wish to be? You. Without anything else. Without anybody else. Who do you wish to be? All right, guys. Thanks again for everything. Share, share, share. Even though we had a bumpy start, that's okay. The message was good. So appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for the comments. Thanks, Christina, for helping me, and Irina, and I can't remember who else was there, but I love you guys. All right, see you on the web. And I don't know how to stop this live stream because I've got stuff all over the place. So I'll just say we will see you guys later. All right.